If you're a man over 50 struggling with reduced sensitivity, declining firmness, or slow recovery, what I'm about to share with you could completely reshape your experience both physically and emotionally. This isn't about enhancement products, pills, or quick fixes. It's about restoring your body's natural balance through one of the simplest, safest, and most powerful methods: the use of specific natural oils that protect your tissues, improve circulation, and help sustain firmness naturally. I'm Dr. Nora, a urologist with over a decade of clinical experience, helping men restore confidence, function, and comfort through science-backed natural methods. And what I found again and again is that the right lubrication protocol can mean the difference between tissue damage and repair, between numbness and renewed sensitivity, and between temporary firmness and lasting response. Today, I'll walk you through which oils work best, why they outperform synthetic lubricants, and exactly how to use them safely for the greatest benefit. Let's begin by understanding what's happening inside your body after 50 and why proper lubrication isn't optional. It's essential. As you age, your skin gradually loses its natural ability to stay moisturized. Your sebaceous glands, which once produced a steady layer of protective oils, now function at roughly 40% of their youthful capacity. This means the skin of the penis, one of the most delicate tissues in the body, becomes thinner, drier, and far more vulnerable to friction-related damage. Each unlubricated session can create micro tears, tiny injuries you can't see, but your nerves can feel. Over time, this leads to irritation, reduced elasticity, and eventually decreased sensitivity. Collagen production also slows down with age. That same collagen that once kept your skin supple and resilient now declines year by year. Tissue that used to recover overnight can now take days, even weeks to heal. And the repeated friction without adequate lubrication compounds this effect, accelerating the loss of sensation. But the story doesn't stop at the surface. Your blood vessels are also changing. The endothelial lining that once expanded easily to deliver blood now becomes stiffer, less responsive to nitric oxide signals. The result: weaker circulation, shorter endurance, and slower recovery. Here's where things get fascinating. Certain natural oils, when absorbed through the skin, can actually enhance local blood flow, nourish the tissue, and support firmness in a natural, sustainable way. There's also the matter of nerve health. Years of dryness, friction, or harsh lubricants can quietly erode nerve endings. That gradual numbness you might notice isn't always just age. In many cases, it's the result of micro trauma and chemical irritation that build up over time. So, before we talk about which oils to use, let's quickly understand why natural oils are so much better than commercial lubricants. Most commercial products on store shelves, the ones marketed with sleek labels and big promises, contain glycerin, parabens, and synthetic fragrances. These chemicals can disturb your body's natural pH, irritate sensitive tissues, and actually dry the skin over time. They are built for short-term slickness, not long-term health. Natural oils are different. They're alive with nutrients, rich in vitamins, essential fatty acids, and antioxidants that don't just lubricate, but also repair and strengthen the tissue. They're partially absorbed, meaning they nourish from within while maintaining a smooth protective surface. And because they don't evaporate like water-based lubes, they offer longer, lasting comfort and protection. That's crucial for preventing friction, related injuries, and maintaining nerve sensitivity. So, let's go through the oils one by one and uncover which is best for your needs. We'll start with one of the most accessible and powerful: coconut oil. Virgin, unrefined coconut oil is one of nature's most versatile healers. It contains lauric acid, caprylic acid, and vitamin E, a trio that supports skin repair, antimicrobial defense, and blood flow. Lauric acid gives coconut oil its gentle antibacterial and antifungal properties. making it ideal for men prone to irritation or inflammation, particularly those who are uncircumcised. It forms a thin, breathable shield that guards against infections while still allowing healthy bacteria to thrive. This keeps your skin's ecosystem balanced and resilient. Now, there's something else fascinating about coconut oil, its effect on circulation. The medium chain triglycerides, MCTs, it contains can enhance local micro circulation when absorbed through the skin, promoting a subtle increase in warmth and blood flow. Many men have reported that when they use coconut oil regularly, they notice improved firmness and stamina. While this hasn't been deeply studied in clinical trials, the consistent anecdotal evidence is remarkable. Its vitamin E also plays a powerful role, helping the tissue repair itself from minor friction damage and restoring elasticity. With regular use, many men find the skin becomes smoother, more supple, and more sensitive, almost as if the nerves are waking up again. To use it effectively, start small. Warm about a teaspoon of coconut oil between your palms until it melts completely. Warm oil spreads easily and feels natural to the touch. Apply it gently to the shaft and glands, avoiding the hair, bearing areas if you're prone to clogged pores or ingrown hairs. You can always add more as needed, but it's best to start light to avoid messiness. Now, let's move to my second favorite, sweet almond oil. What I like to call the sensitivity restorer. Sweet almond oil is lighter than coconut oil, more absorbent, and absolutely packed with nutrients that target nerve and skin health. It's rich in vitamin, in E and B complex vitamins like riboflavin and niacin, both essential for nerve repair and signal transmission. Think of it as food for your nerve endings. Over time, it can help restore responsiveness where sensitivity has dulled. It also contains omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation at a cellular level, a vital factor because even mild chronic inflammation can block nerve signals and restrict blood flow. By reducing that inflammation, almond oil clears the path for sensitivity and circulation to return naturally. The texture of sweet almond oil is what I call Goldilocks, perfect, not too thick, not too thin. It glides beautifully without feeling greasy and provides an even, lasting coat that doesn't dry out too quickly. For extended sessions, it performs reliably without constant reapplication. If you have sensitive skin or a history of irritation, almond oil is generally well tolerated. But if you have a nut allergy, avoid it entirely. When trying it for the first time, do a patch test on the inner arm and wait 24 hours to check for any reaction. To use, apply about half a teaspoon to a teaspoon warmed between your hands. Because it spreads easily, you may find you need less than you expect. Unlike coconut oil, almond oil remains liquid even in cool environments, making it convenient for spontaneous use. Now let's explore a lighter circulation-focused option, grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil has an almost silk-like consistency, thin, smooth, and fast absorbing. Yet, don't let its delicacy fool you. It's packed with proanthocyanidins, potent antioxidants that help strengthen blood vessel walls and improve vascular responsiveness. Applied topically, it encourages better microcirculation, the kind of steady blood flow that directly supports firmer, longer-lasting erections. It's also rich in vitamin E and linoleic acid, both vital for maintaining the skin's protective barrier. That means fewer irritations, less dryness, and a surface that stays hydrated and resilient. Men who use grapeseed oil regularly often notice their skin feels stronger and less reactive to friction. If you tend to experience both dryness and occasional oiliness, grapeseed oil helps balance this beautifully by regulating your natural sebum production. Because it absorbs quickly, you may need to reapply during longer sessions, but a small travel-sized bottle nearby makes that easy. For many men, grapeseed oil feels like the perfect balance between performance and comfort. Now, on to the fourth, jojoba oil. One of the most scientifically fascinating choices. Technically, Jojoba isn't an oil at all. It's a liquid wax ester, almost identical in composition to your skin's own natural sebum. This makes it incredibly compatible with human skin. When applied, your body recognizes it as its own and absorbs it deeply without clogging pores. This is important because jojoba doesn't just sit on the surface. It balances your skin's oil production. If you produce too little oil, jojoba supplements it. If you produce too much, it signals your body to tone it down. That balance prevents both excessive dryness and oiliness, two major contributors to irritation and sensitivity loss. Jojoba is also loaded with vitamin E, B vitamins, zinc, and copper, all essential for tissue repair and nerve communication. Used regularly, it can gradually enhance the health and responsiveness of the penile skin itself, improving comfort and tactile awareness over time. It's one of the most stable oils available with a long shelf life and a perfect consistency for extended sessions. It won't turn sticky, and it's one of the least likely to cause irritation, ideal for sensitive skin. Finally, let's discuss the premium option, argan oil. Often called liquid gold, argan oil is prized for its exceptionally high vitamin E content, along with squalene and ferulic acid compounds that improve elasticity, hydration, and blood vessel health. For men dealing with thinning or less elastic penile skin, argan oil can help restore some of that youthful suppleness. Ferulic acid in particular has been shown to enhance endothelial function, meaning it helps your blood vessels relax and open fully, supporting better circulation and longer firmness. Argan oil also reduces inflammation, speeds healing, and maintains moisture without greasiness. It feels luxurious, light, but protective, and just a few drops go a long way. The only drawback is cost, but considering the results and the fact that one small bottle lasts months, many men find it a worthwhile investment. Always choose pure, organic, cold-pressed argan oil, never blends or diluted versions. Now that we've covered the 5 oils, let's talk about how to choose and use them effectively. You don't need all of them. Choose based on your main concern. For general protection and comfort, coconut oil. For restoring sensitivity, sweet almond oil. For improving firmness and blood flow, grapeseed oil. For overall tissue balance and health, jojoba oil. For premium rejuvenation, argan oil. Apply the oil 5 to 10 minutes before activity to allow partial absorption into the tissue. This gives you both surface lubrication and deeper nourishment. Warm the oil between your palms first. This makes application more comfortable and improves spreadability. Start with half a teaspoon. You can always add more later. It's better to layer gradually than over-apply at once. For longer sessions, keep your oil nearby. Most natural oils will need a touch-up every 20-30 minutes to maintain optimal glide and comfort. Reapplying briefly not only enhances sensation, but reinforces hydration and protection. If your goal is sensitivity restoration, try combining sweet almond oil with a drop of vitamin E oil. Just pierce a capsule and mix. This blend nourishes nerves intensively. For a premium skin health blend, mix jojoba and argan oils. Together, they create an ideal balance of immediate lubrication and long-term regeneration. Some men like to add a drop of essential oil, peppermint for circulation, lavender for relaxation. But use extreme caution. Essential oils are powerful and can easily irritate sensitive tissue. Never exceed 1 drop per tablespoon of carrier oil. Before using any oil in intimate areas, do a patch test. Apply a small amount to your inner arm and wait 24 hours to ensure no redness or itching occurs. And remember, oils and latex condoms are incompatible. If protection is needed, use polyurethane or polyisoprene options, or switch to a water-based lubricant. Maintain good hygiene. Wash before and after each use, and store your oils in a cool, dark place to prevent spoilage. If an oil smells off, changes color, or thickens, it's time to replace it. Now, here's where things become rewarding. When you use quality natural oils consistently, the benefits multiply over time. Your skin becomes healthier, more elastic, and better hydrated. Your circulation improves. Your sensitivity gradually returns. Men who commit to a 30-day protocol often notice profound changes by week 2, smoother tissue, longer firmness, and a revived sense of connection with their own body. With steady use, you're not just improving comfort, you're protecting your future health. You're preventing microtrauma, preserving nerve integrity, and maintaining the quality of sensation well into your later years. This is more than self-care. It's an act of long-term investment in your vitality. A few drops of the right oil each day can prevent years of degeneration and even reduce the risk of minor Peyronie's related scarring. Remember, you're not indulging in luxury. You're maintaining one of the most vital aspects of your well-being, your intimate tissue health. And that deserves care, respect, and attention at every age. I'm Dr. Nora Hayes, reminding you that maintaining sensitivity, strength, and pleasure after 50 isn't luck. It's intelligent self-care. Choose your oil wisely, stay consistent for 30 days, and let your body show you just how well it can respond when given the right support.